Wiggins against Anthony. Down low. Here's Ryan. No good. Wiggins with some nice D. He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Williams kicks to Anthony. Back to Williams. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And Rubio kicks to Martin. Smith left side. Rubio outside. Just 5 to shoot. No good.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
Execution, fellas. Do your job. Freak, you're our leader out there. Execute.
Martin from outside. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. And so off the tip, it's New York. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Smith, and it's Towns in at the center. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. The Timberwolves trail. Rubio outside. Passes it to Martin. Rejected by Ryan. Now a follow. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Rubio dishes to Smith. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Minnesota, Josh Smith. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. The Knicks leading by 3. The pass to Porzingis. Williams kicks to Anthony. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Ryan the pass to Porzingis, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Martin kicks to Rubio. 6 to shoot, and it's sent back by Ryan, and they get it back.
Shooting for Minnesota, Josh Smith.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Knicks with the lead. Anthony kicks to Afflalo. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Knicks ball.
Here's Ryan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First free throw is good.
All right. Let's keep it up.
Both good from the line that time. So it's Minnesota now. 7-point differential. This is to Smith. Now here's Towns. He's covered closely. And here is Williams. New York moving it around. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Covered by Martin. 5 on the clock. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 42 in the game.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 30 points for Martin.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Anthony against Wiggins. Anthony left side. And the basket good. Anthony's got 44.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Josh Smith getting in the way of the defense there.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Outside Anthony. To the inside. Here's Ryan. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Inside, here's Martin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he makes both from the line.
Those were critical foul shots because we're at the point now where they can't be missing any of those.
For New York, they've gone a stellar 4 of 5 from the floor since the start of overtime. Anthony up on top, covered by Wiggins. And again, it's Carmelo Anthony. Anthony's got 46 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down.
Patience.
Wow.
Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
The dish now to Towns, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Pass to Anthony. Anthony off a pick from Ryan. Can't make good off the screen. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far here in overtime. Martin goes in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here is Williams. A basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
It falls!
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Three-pointer, Martin, count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
He kicks to Wiggins, lets it go from deep, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9, and now we've got the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Fires the 3. He buries it. So a close game sees New York take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed Clark an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort, and the bounces just went their way in overtime.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Carmelo, how were you able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight?
We willed our way to this win. It wasn't easy. We knew it was going to be a battle, but they came back, made some runs. We stuck with it, and we won the game tonight.
Carmelo, thank you. Kevin, sometimes it's more about the will than the skill.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
That was some of the most passionate rebounding work I've ever seen. Guys aren't supposed to be capable of getting that many rebounds in a single game. He was just an animal on the boards. It was something special to behold.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.